And the quote is from Confucius, who says, "Forget injuries, never forget kindness." Yes? Beautiful. That is beautiful. And wonderful. Mary Beth, why don't you introduce Jan, who will bring us in. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Jan Jorgensen is a visionary messenger with a focus on helping women step forward to lead through her weekly Be the Light meditations, voice release process, and Be the Light coaching program. A vibrational specialist, she reminds us it is our mission and joy to weave heaven to earth, and by attuning our voices to spirit through divine feminine. Please welcome Jan of Sound and Light Healing Arts.
Good morning, everyone. Jill, you said kindness is a celebration. Let's all take a deep breath together. I know we're getting ready for the holiday celebrations, so you may have entered today with a little bit of a hectic feeling. So I'm going to keep this very simple today. A few words, and then we'll just experience some calming frequencies. Kindness costs nothing, but it brings everything. The gold of hearts opening, the truth and light of our Creator. It brings the goodness and the sweetness in life. And that's you. You are the messenger. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth and celebrate that this Christmas you are a bringer of the vibration of goodness through kindness. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. As we come back into celebratory community.
All right, give her beautiful. Thank you, Jan. Thank you. And so appreciate you. I have discovered Jan many years ago, but she also runs a beautiful free meditation for all of you. Mary Beth or Jan, go ahead and post that in the chat. We want people to always know about the beautiful things that you're doing. And we so appreciate your invocation and contribution, which beautifully opens this what I think of almost really as a portal of kindness. Because, you know, I was actually reflecting, you know, I'm a publicity expert, right? Most of you, I think. And I really think that when you are kind, oh, imagine what it does for your business, how it does multiply, how it does monetize, how it magnifies who you are, what you stand for, and who you are in business, thereby leading to more direct referrals, more business. Yes, can everyone relate to this? That's what I want for all of you, more of all of it. And I'm super excited that we've joined together to create this beautiful circle of kindness, this beautiful community of kindness, and that we will, of course, keep it going. And one, you know, sometimes we have to take a moment and help each other. And actually, in our kindness community, there is something happening for somebody that I would like, just for a moment, Ame, would you be willing to take yourself off mute and explain what it is? And then we'll post in the chat how they can help. That would be beautiful.
Thank you so much, Jill. This is a beautiful family in our Lightworker community, a mother and a daughter, Karen Eischen and Mel Perry. And Karen's mother, Granny Ginny, has been an activist all of her life, an artist, just beautiful artwork. And she's now 96 years old, blind, and is suffering from dementia and is in a wheelchair. And the trust fund that Karen set up to keep her mother in her care has actually run out with all the economic ups and downs. And so we need to kind of fill a gap. She's got some other solutions pending, but we really need to bring in another, just a few thousand to get her over the mark and keep them all safe, safe and sound at this time. It would just be heartbreaking to move this beautiful woman at this time. It would be just so distressing. It would be dreadful. So I do have a GoFundMe link. And the way I'm presenting it is, this is an opportunity of selfless giving. You're just giving with no thought of what's coming back. It's just an opportunity to give from your heart. And so I really invite you, even if it's only a few dollars, it really will make a difference, because it's an expression of pure love into the universe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ame. Another beautiful woman in my life who's helped me. I just want to acknowledge you for all the beautiful work you've done with many of us, spiritually and in an upliftment, and to create more love. So that's why I really wanted to give her the opportunities. And go ahead and post that. And if you'd all be so kind, do whatever you can. Do whatever you can. That's all we're asking. And that would be really, really helpful. Thank you, Ame.
So much.
Thank you. Beautiful. And before we bring on our incredible guest for today, I do want to just presents for you. First of all, thank you. Many of you are rejoining and super excited. Some of you have your membership going no matter what. It's all good, meaning you don't even have to think about it. But I have a question, and that is, from a timing perspective, we are going to take a quick poll. And that is, we keep it at 10 Pacific. It'll always be the third Wednesday of every month. And Mary Beth, do you have the poll ready? Beautiful. Okay. Or we change it to 8 a.m. Pacific or 5 o'clock Pacific. So all's good. And we just are curious, and we appreciate your just, taking the quick poll. Let's see what shows up. My sense is we're going to keep it, but I just want to see what shows up. And of course, I like the ongoing, no matter what we choose, it will be ongoing. And by the way, mark your calendars for next year. Just saying, November 13th, celebrating World Kindness Day. So that's beautiful. We are getting actually really most people saying, keep it at 10. Okay, so that's a beautiful thing. And for those of you who can't make it at 10, guess what? Guess what? It's always recorded. Everybody's always recorded. And in fact, I encourage you, as we're quieting a little bit in this holiday moment, yeah, some people say we quiet down. I'm not sure. My business is fed up because everybody needs publicity. Everybody needs to get their word out. It's always good, right? So here's what I want to say. Take a moment and re-listen to some of the recordings. Re-listen. There's been some amazing people all year long. We've had a Harlem Globetrotter who's amazing. We've had Marcy Scheimoff, and we've had Bob Berg, and we've had John Asseroff, and the list goes on and on and on. So if there's something you haven't heard, as our gift to you, Mary Beth, I know we didn't talk about this, but as our gift to you, we'll make sure, that you have the recordings. Happy to do that for you. Okay, sound good? Yes, yes? All right, beautiful, beautiful. And to rejoin, just so you know, I'm keeping it at 97. So we're running that special. We're just keeping it at 97. That includes the whole year. And that includes our next year's summit, which for that alone will be 97, just so you know. So everything's 97 for the whole year. And Mary Beth's putting that in the chat. So please join us, rejoin us, whatever you need to do, so looking forward to keeping kindness going, because really what I'm seeing, and I'll just presence, the goal is 500 in this community. And then 5,000 is the number that I'm going for with kindness keepers throughout the world. Can we hear a aha for that? Woohoo! And honestly, if you can help me spread the word, spread the link to your peeps. I mean, that would be actually quite helpful. So if you can do that, would you help me do that? That would actually be really helpful to help grow the community. And we appreciate that. All right. So super, super on that. Okay, great. Thank you for all that. And thank you for all your generosity to the woman from Ame, who she is supporting, because, you know, the truth is we are all supporting each other, and super excited for each one of you to help each other. And, you know, by the way, just a reminder, go to the directory. Mary Beth, would you post the directory? Go to the directory. Make sure that you've got your skill sets in there, who you are. We want you to do business with each other. Somebody actually told me that recently, just saying, she closed a $2,000 client, somebody she had met at this kindness circle. Woohoo for that, yes? So I want that to happen for each of you. I want beautiful miracles to get created every single month and every single day for each one of you. So speaking of miracles, I'd love to introduce you to I'm honored to call her friend, my colleague, my mentor, a beautiful woman who does so much in this world. And her name is Doria Cordova. She's actually the CEO and owner of Accelerated Business Schools, known also as Money and You, an organization, and she created it, which has brought to the world entrepreneurial, transformational, educational programs off and online since 1979, with over 200,000 graduates from over 85 countries. And I'm actually one of the graduates. So is Steve Lillo online. And Money and You has actually inspired some of today's best known business, education, and wealth experts, and it has touched the lives of millions of people globally. Doria is a humanitarian, philanthropist, a best-selling author, super excited with her new book, and has been in featured in countless digital events, podcasts, films, and book series. She's a global business developer for organizations that are in alignment with the purpose to uplift humanity's consciousness through socially responsible business. And one of her missions is to transform educational systems around the world and eradicate poverty and hunger. And with another one of her missions, greening of the world. All of her endeavor must be in alignment with those missions. So welcome, Doria. So glad to have you today.
Good morning. Aloha from Maui. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here with you. And of course, I am in alignment with you, my beautiful Jill. As soon as we open up again the investitures, you'll have Dame in front of your name too. Yes, what a Dame. Oh, what would you like me to share? Would you like me to just begin to speak, or you're going to ask me questions?
Oh, thank you. I want you to take the floor. I would love for you to lead us a little bit in the prayer that we talked about. And also I love, Doria's been teaching Money and You for so many years, and anything around the fear and scarcity piece, I think is really a beautiful thing. And how that prevents, like, a little bit of what you were saying. So if you can do a combination of both, Doria, that would be beautiful and amazing, I'm sure. And then, of course, and we're going to go into a breakout, and you're going to send us in with a beautiful question.
Yes, I will. Okay. So aloha, everyone. I have been a student. We were students of Buckminster Fuller. And for those of you that have not ever heard of Buckminster Fuller, he is the man that literally, talk about kindness. He was the essence of kindness. And he was the one that taught us that in the world, the reason that we have problems, the major problems that we have, including when we hear about this beautiful woman that sounded like a description of my mother, except my mother is not in a wheelchair, 96 and dementia and all that. Part of the challenge is that we don't set up systems in place in order to solve these problems. So he is the one that moved us. And I like I'm going to talk just a few minutes here about scarcity, because all of us live in a world that is based actually in scarcity. So for those of us who are working in our consciousness, for those of us who are really working very hard to be kind every moment of our lives, no matter what is happening around us, it sometimes can be a little bit difficult. So sufficiency is something that I would like you to all focus on. And this morning you can hear, we are on the slopes of the Haleakala. You can hear the birds. So I have competition, wonderful competition. The birds it's early morning here, so they're all out and waking up. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a part of the Ho'oponopono prayer. And later when you have a chance, you can actually go to fridayswithdoria.com and look under resources. You will see a whole explanation about the Ho'oponopono prayer. But basically, what I like to do is this morning, I'm going to do a little bit, a piece of it, where we're going to be releasing certain things. And this morning, I like to particularly have you release any fears, any thoughts that you have around scarcity in your life. Scarcity of love, scarcity of money, scarcity of, company. So we move into sufficiency. Excuse me. So we focus on all the things that you have more than enough, all the gratefulness, the exercises that we have to do all the time. It is a process of self-mastery. We can never stop. We can never, every single moment of our lives, we have to live like monks do, like gurus. We are monks with makeup on. We're monks that are hip. We're monks. That's what my cousin says. She says, I'm a monk with makeup on because she spends a lot of time alone and in prayer. So what we want to do is we want to stay focused on self-mastery and being part of this particular group. And when we are surrounded by beautiful human beings, as we are right here, we have the opportunity to be able to constantly be anchoring. So when those moments come up, when something hit us, and it always does. We are humans. That's what we're doing here, is to just really uplift our own frequency. And this will impact every area of your life. So I'm actually about business, I'm about money, I'm about financial independence, about building economic engines around your life purposes. But today, because of the holidays, I'm being brought up to do a mini Ho'oponopono with all of you. And so what I'd like you to do right now is to take 3 deep breaths. And just really deep, very deep breathing right now. And feel the energy from the slopes of the Haleakala. The Haleakala is over 10,000 foot mountain on the island of Maui. And it has this huge crater that is 24 miles long. And put it in your bucket list for you to come here during a full moon, which we're going to be doing on Saturday, and go up there at sunclipse time, sunset, as most people call it, and be able to see the beautiful, as the sun travels, the earth turns, and it looks like the sun is traveling to, Asia Pacific to Australia. And as we are moving into what is called a sunset normally, and then you see the beautiful full moon as it begins to bathe the beautiful area of the Haleakala crater. So what I'd like you to do right now is I'd like you all to close your eyes and imagine this huge indigo bowl above the Haleakala crater. And this is your own bowl. This is your own. So you will be able to put anything you want in there. And this method you can learn and you can use anytime, twice a week before retiring, would really help you from staying stressed, including, of course, meditation at least twice a day and all the disciplines that you do. So a mahiki is when we are going to be placing all of our problems, including with self, family, relatives, ancestors, pets, land, animate and inanimate things, into this huge indigo bowl. And what I'm going to do here in a minute is I'm going to be silent for a couple of minutes, because I would like right now for you to actually bring up those things that separate you, that stress you. Those people, I'd like you to start putting them right now into this huge indigo bowl. what I like you to do is I like you to think of situations. For most of us here, I believe we are here in the United States. I haven't been here long enough to know if we have anybody from other countries, but no matter whether you're in the US or any other country on the planet, we have leaders, we have governments that take us to different directions. And so I want you to put all that in there. Everything that has to do with the pandemic, with vaccines, with the separation that is occurring right now on planet Earth. Begin to just really commit that from now on, you will only speak things that unite us, no matter how strong you feel about things. Just remember, it is the ego can just make itself so right. The whole purpose of the ego is to make itself right. So what we want to do, we are the bearers of light. We are the bearers of love. So every single moment of our lives, we choose that. We choose a higher path. So anything that gets in the way of that, put it in the indigo bowl. All illnesses, that beautiful lady that they were talking about, make sure that you put her in there and all her challenges. And all the people that asked for money at this time and during the year, when all the time, there's a constant asking sometimes. So we put all that in there and know that you are fluid enough to be able to share whatever little bit you have or a lot that you have. So now we put it in there, any fears and illnesses and those people that have disturbed your peace and those whose peace you have disturbed. The biggest thing of Ho'oponopono means to make things right. It means forgiveness. Some of you have heard it from Joe Vital's work. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. That is actually the essence of the word Ho'oponopono. If you learn the word Ho'oponopono, it covers all of that and more. So we are doing now a little process to make things right within us. We are uniting the inner family, the Amakua, the inner father, which is the great spirit, the Uhane, the mother, which is the conscious mind, and the Unihiipili, which is the unconscious, the subconscious that is mired with all memories and pains and hurts. Just for a minute only, I'd like you to tap into those things that are not pleasant to you, those people that just drive us absolutely out of this world, crazy, mad, or immediately push your buttons. This is the process to do it now, as you keep putting it into this huge indigo bowl. Just put it all in the indigo bowl. And then now I'm going to be silent only for 1 minute so that you can close your eyes and put everything that you want to put in there. And I will time this. You go ahead and do that now. Keep breathing. Don't get stuck on just one thing. Put everything in there that is disturbing your peace, or you are disturbing others' peace. Forgiveness of self is key. Anything that you saw in television, anybody that has passed on, your ancestors, our own family members, anybody you've seen that is ill, will include all the people that ask for help in all social media. Okay, take a deep breath and know that everything that needed to be included has been included. And later, if you're driving home and you thought, oh, I should have included that, it has been included. It is included. So all of these problems, they will be moved from indigo to ice blue to white colors, and the divinity finishes the treatment. So I want you all to just kind of relax right now. You have put it all in that indigo bowl. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And here we go now. And they will be moved from indigo to ice blue To white colors, the divinity finishes the treatment. This is the release. Divine Creator, Mother, Son as one, and say your full name out loud. Doris del Carmen Corda Michelle. Our families, relatives, and ancestors mentally detach ourselves from all involved in our cases of having our peace disrupted. And that includes everything and everyone that came to mind a little earlier. We cut all ACA cords. We are set free and it is done. ACA cords are those psychic cords that we tap into others. That's why some of you go a little bit crazy. Some of you may drink a little bit too much. You may, do a little bit too much pot or have to constantly have it. Those are the big ACA cords. Just notice as you cut those ACA cords or self-medicate or constantly be in a high state of emotions. Cut those ACA cords right now, and you will see that your own inner peace, which is what you are, will show up. We cut all ACA cords. We are set free, and it is done. Cleansing. We mentally bathe ourselves from the top of the head to our toes with the following colors: indigo, purplish, bluish light 7 times, emerald green 7 times, ice blue 7 times, and white 7 times. Transmutation. Let divine intelligence approve the release and transmutation of all toxins and negative vibrations to pure light. Let divine intelligence manifest harmony, love, wisdom, order, balance, perfect and right relationships, ideas, sources of wealth, sustenance, and energies. We humbly ask that we be surrounded with a gold band or circle. We are set free and it is done. And lastly, this is Mona Simeona, the woman that translated from this ancient Hawaiian prayer that had been around for thousands of years. And she was born, she passed away in 1993 and she was born a Christian. So she includes this beautiful prayer in the Ho'oponopono, which I'd like you all to learn. And all you have to do is just remember peace of I, and your unconscious will remember this. Peace be with you, all my peace, the peace that is I, the peace that is I am. The peace for always, now and forever and evermore. My peace I give to you. My peace I leave with you. Not the world's peace, but only my peace, the peace of I. So when you are hurt, upset, angry, or anything comes up, just say peace of I. When those money challenges come up, you're looking at your checkbook, you're looking at your bank account, you're looking at your Bitcoin account, and you spend it all, and you bought it when it was only $100, and now it's 50,000. Peace of I, peace of I. All those mistakes, peace of I. So that is the completion of the mini version. We took a little piece from the main prayer. And I'd like to invite you all to go to fridayswithdoria.com. And the prayer, the full prayer, I will do 9 a.m. California time this Friday. I do it every 2 weeks. 9 a.m. Fridays is my service to community. The other Fridays with Doria, we talk money, business, and all kinds of fun things that make our lives a little bit easier, but doesn't replace kindness and love, because that is the key. So with that, I'm complete for now.
Thank you, Doria, and her beautiful meetings. Mary Beth, do you have the link, or Doria? Please post that. And she does these incredible Friday evening events that are very precious, all free, all about business, money, experts, amazing people. You got Dennis Waitley coming, all kinds of great people. And then she's just a true business leader. And what you've seen is one side of some of the things she does. So we put that in the chat. And Doria, put your book in there too. She's got a new book out, super excited so that they can get that. You definitely want to be in Doria's presence as much as possible. Very, very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. For some reason, I can't seem to be able to get myself to the chat for the public. It's locked only. Oh, there we are. She locked me up. So it is actually access to cashbook.com. And you can go ahead and it's still $1.97 because I am very global. So $1.97 is a lot of money for people in Africa. It's a lot of money for people in Malaysia. You know, there's a lot of countries who are very blessed. So I would leave that, and that you just go to access to cashbook.com if somebody can put that up there.
She's
and you
got
will
it.
also relieve, get a bonus gift.
Oh, thank you. So thank you. First of all, can we all just give her a woo, 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 woo? Yes. I know for me, there was a lot of movement there and so beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And I know you're going to send us to Circle. And I know you talk about scarcity a little bit and not coming from that place. But what's our question we can go talk about in our group?
What does sufficiency mean to me? What does sufficiency mean to me? Or how I express sufficiency in my life. It's a kind of like the same, and just stay focused on that. I promise you that if you stay focused, because it won't matter how much money you make if you don't get this right. It will not matter. I have met billionaires that were so poor, so terrified because they didn't understand sufficiency. So I teach sufficiency to people with very little money and with billionaires. So it is a human gift for you to live from sufficiency. So what does sufficiency mean to me, or how I express sufficiency in my life?
Beautiful. Thank you, Doria. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you into breakout rooms now. And you're going to discuss that. You got 12 minutes. We'll have about 5 people in a room. So person with the longest hair, will you do me a favor? You be the timer. Person with the shortest hair, you go first. Okay. And we're going to see you back. Have fun, everyone. Make sure to tell them who you are and your name. We'll have the chats open so you can also chat to each other in your breakout rooms. Mary Beth, let's make sure of that. And we will see you back here. Have fun, everyone. 2 minutes a person. 2 minutes a person.
I can go on breakout. I have another session to go to. My apologies. So I will see you all. I'm like a little bee. I go from flower to flower.
Well, we love you, Miss Flower, Miss Beautiful. Happy holidays. Wow.
You too. Bye-bye. Aloha.
Aloha. Beautiful. Mary Beth, are we ready for breakouts? All right, everybody, have fun. Come back, everyone. Give us a double thumbs up if you liked it, if you loved it. Come on. Come on. Beautiful, beautiful. Now what we're going to do, I know we usually do sharing, but I actually want you to go to one more breakout. Let's pass some leads and referrals and get that party started, that sufficiency going, that increase in revenues for the new year, for the blessings of all that is to come. Everybody good with that? And then if we have some time, we'll do some sharing after that. So 12 minutes again, Mary Beth. Yeah, let's do 12. Let's do 5 people, please. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to say your name, where you're from, and what do you, what would support you? What are you looking for? Funny word, but okay. What would support you for the, coming for the next year, for 2022? What would you like? Call it out. One thing, please. We'll open the chat. We'll make sure that you're available to talk to each other, help each other right now. This is the time. We've got, Mary Beth, are you ready to go? And person with the shortest hair, you're going first. Person with the longest hair, your timing. Ready, set, go. Woo, have fun. Can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you on the 3rd Wednesday in January. Mary Beth posts the date. I want to leave you with a quote. I'd rather give you more time in the breakout, by the way. So just FYI, that was purposeful. That I'm just, first of all, wishing you, I just want to say, a happiest and merriest of everything as we finish the year, a kind, wonderful, and good season for the rest of it. Happy New Year, everyone. And super excited to see you in 2022 as we set the tone and set the pace for kindness, not only this moment, but every moment. Yes, this moment and every moment. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said, you cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon will be too late. So make it your day to do kindness today. Many, many warm hugs and embraces for kindness, and every day. We'll see you back here in January. Bye, everyone. Happy holidays.